Many times when my wife heads into the city with the van here, we come back with some damage. We don't know how this particular scuff happened here. Must have happened in some sort of parking lot or something. But I'm going to try something to make this look better. I mean, this is not a new vehicle. It's 2004, but I believe in keeping vehicles good for the long haul, and that means little repairs and fix-ups like this if you want to keep ahead of things. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wash this area to get off any road grit, and then I'm going to use a buffing pad on a random orbit sander with some automotive rubbing compound. I'm kind of thinking that this is actually, I'm hoping anyway, that this is on the surface, that this hasn't actually affected the paint. So I'm going to try the mild abrasion of the rubbing compound and hope I can get rid of this white stuff. If I can't, and I really don't know what I'm going to run into yet, I'm going to continue. I have some color matched paint for the van here, and I'm going to show you how I would paint over damage like this with paint and clear coat, and then buffing to blend the repair into the surrounding areas. So first I'll wash, and then we'll try some buffing. So this is my 6-inch random orbit sander. I've had this for a long time. I've sanded a lot of decks and done all kinds of woodworking with it, but it actually is a superb auto polishing tool as well, if you have the right kind of pad. So this is a foam polishing pad. It's got a threaded shaft that goes into the machine, just like the sanding pad would. I got this and the rubbing compound on Amazon. Pretty convenient. And so I've moistened the pad, and I have put on some of the rubbing compound. I've turned down the speed too. You don't want it to operate at full RPM. I'm going to start it fairly slow, and then I'll just start buffing here. The van is a little bit wet. This is a wet process, so I want to keep it lubed with water, and let's see if this works. Good things are happening here. I know it's not completely gone yet, but let's just see. Oh yeah. Now, I don't know. There is something that's definitely gone through the paint here. But if you remember, there used to be some marks up here. These are a lot less than they used to be. Same with down here. So I'm going to continue buffing and just see how good I can get that. While I'm at it, I'm going to buff a few other places on the van too that have gotten the clear coat scuffed a little bit, but this is a perfect example of how a little bit of TLC can really make a difference. And I'm going to continue and then show you the result when I get it as good as I can get it. Well, I'm very pleased with what's happened here. It's the buffing that please excuse those crows in the background. The buffing approach I've used has worked very well. This is just great. There's no need for painting. There are a couple of spots. Maybe I'll go at that a little bit more. Down here too, there was some actual damage. That looks worse close up than it does from a distance, but I'm not shooting for perfection here, but this is close enough that I think it'll be just fine. And while I'm at it, I also polished this headlight lens using the same rubbing compound. There's a finer grade than this, but I find that this works pretty well for most things. This I've just finished, and compare it to this one. It's got a little water on it, but it is definitely cloudier. It only took me about 5 minutes to convert this cloudy lens to this much clearer lens using the buffing compound on that random orbit sander with the abrasive pad. So I hope you can find these tips useful. Bye for now. Thanks for watching. Click here to join the thousands of people who get the Bailey Line Road hands-on how-to newsletter for free every Saturday morning.